Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back to Phatkat Collections. And today, guys, I am excited to give you guys just a quick show and tell or unboxing, although I'm sorry, I already ripped the box apart. I couldn't wait, I can't help it, okay? Of a company I'm working with now, and I'm just so fortunate to have discovered this company and made a connection with the company, and I'm now an authorized retailer for the company. It happened very quick, so I don't have any kind of website up yet. I am going to be creating a website for these three brands, and but I'd like to share them with you today just to let you guys know what I'm going to be doing and what I'm going to be able to get for you guys. You know, today I haven't had any agreement with any kind of company to actually start selling watches, and just because guys, I am strapped for time. I work a full-time job, a lot of times with overtime, and I come home and I do this pretty much on my days off and daily, all the way till about 6 p.m. at night. And so it takes a lot to actually upload the videos. It takes time. It takes a lot of time out of my day, and it's not work for me. I love doing it, but I haven't had the chance to put up a website and actually try to get this product as far as inventory to sell to you guys, whether it's through drop shipping or not, and I am working on that. So at least right now, I am an authorized retailer for these three brands, and these brands are under the XO Watch Group. Now, if that sounds familiar to me, to you, it should, is because the XO Watch Group owns three brands. The first one is Exoskeleton. You may have seen the Superlative Star, which I'm about to show you guys. I'm just going to give you guys just a quick rundown of these watches. It's not a review. It's just a quick show and tell, letting you guys know what I'm going to be reviewing in the next couple days. I'll try to get these totally reviewed today and release them over the next few days, as we are close to Christmas. I've been doing my 25 days of INVICTA, and so I am going to try to get these all out this week regardless. Whether I have to do a couple per day, whatever, I want to get them out this week because we are too close to Christmas to spread it out. And so if you guys like any of these watches, need any information about these watches, let me know, because I have a direct contact with the owner of the company, and I get you guys any information you want. And if you want to make a purchase, let me know. I'll take a payment through PayPal and get it sent to you directly from the manufacturer, or if you feel more comfortable, I can get it sent directly from me as well. But you might as well get it from the manufacturer, because the turnaround time is a lot quicker, and you're going to be getting all the papers, box, and everything. I just have the watches right now in front of me as samples to review and then send back, one of which I might actually keep. All right, guys, so let's begin. So the three brands are Exoskeleton, Renato, and Watchstar, their newest acquisition or addition. If you've heard of Renato, you should, because it was pushed very heavily, I'd probably say about 3 or 4, maybe 5 years ago, on like Shop NBC and the home shopping networks, and the company kind of fell off, and I believe that this owner acquired them or purchased the company. Maybe they had some issues. I'm not really sure what happened. I didn't ask. But nonetheless, they're back, and I'm glad they are, because I've always wanted one of their watches, and I will have to get one at a later date. All right, so the first one I want to share with you guys is part of the Watchstar lineup. And this one here is, and I have to look it up because I forgot the name already. It is a woman's watch, and I don't always review a lot of women's watches. But this one here is called their Diva Star, and is a koi fish inspired watch for the ladies. All skeletonized as far as the actual case. Very, very small dial here where you actually have your time zone or your clock. But the whole thing is skeletonized and just blinged out with these, I believe this is Swarovski crystals. Again, when I review this watch, I'll tell you guys exactly what they are, but it is absolutely stunning. I mean, fellas, if you want to get your girl a watch, this thing is really quite beautiful. I mean, koi inspired, and that's one thing that Watchstar does with their watches. They're very inspired, and you're gonna understand that a little bit when I show you a few more of their models. Stunning, guys. Great gift for the ladies. All right, next one I want to share with you guys is going to be another Watchstar. This one's called their Zen Master, and to my knowledge, most of the Watchstar watches actually use, they're using Seagull automatic movements. And when I review this watch, I'll tell you which one they use. This is their Zen Master, and there are a couple different color variations of this. What's unfortunate is there's nowhere for you to go to look at these watches, so that's why I need to create the website and let you guys see all their different brands or other different models, whether they're available or not, whether they're limited edition or not, because the company really makes some really unique, inspired timepieces. And that's the best way I can describe Watchstar. They're very inspired, they're very themed. They don't just make a watch and be like, okay, here's a watch. It has a story to it, and this one here is called the Zen Master. Beautiful red, white, and blue striping. Very patriotic, I would say. Huge indices, huge lume on this watch. And you can see skeletonized window and that beautiful Watchstar double deployment buckle on the back. So you size it. It's always sized, and all you gotta do is pop it back on. You're never gonna wear out that band like you would a traditional buckle. Beautiful looking watch. Next one here is the Renato, and this one here, I've seen this watch for years. When the gentleman asked me what watch I wanted to review, this was one of the ones I said definitely the T-Rex Gen 2, and this one here is awesome. I mean, just a beautiful, oversized, what I would say dress watch. I wouldn't really call this one a diver's watch. It's more to me a dress watch, but it's got a big, thick case, very huge, substantial size to it. It just feels good. It's heavy, it's bulky, and you can just feel the quality on this. I mean, this is on par with, I mean, really any brand that I've ever reviewed. It's definitely on par with INVICTA, Bulova, any of those brands. I mean, and really, if I, you know, I always say I want to get my hands on a Citizen, another Bulova, but God, I mean, this thing here, I'd buy this. Again, automatic movement, exhibition case on the back, exhibition window on the back, and they do have a it looks like a decorated rotor with the Renato logo. And I don't know which movement this one has. Again, when I review it, I will let you guys know. I'm trying to see if it has any information on the back, but like I said, this is just a quick unboxing showing you guys what I'm going to be reviewing. T-Rex. I mean, God, and that thing is just... And this, you know, this is the problem when I get watches. I'm so fortunate to get these watches in different companies to review and share or to own in some cases, is that, like, I just, every time I get one, I want to keep it. And it's, I have to force myself to send them back because they really are that beautiful. All right, next one here is another Watchstar watch, and this one here is very interesting. This is part of their DNA, their military DNA collection, and what they've done is that these watches are inspired by World War II fighter planes, and this one here is called the Hawker Hurricane. So you have the Hawker Hurricane window on the back showing you guys what the plane would look like. It's cool that it's exhibition. You can see that automatic movement through the window. And I believe this one here is also powered by a Seagull, and the movement on this here is 33 joules, and I believe it's the TY2940, or I guess it's also referred to as the ST1940. Not an inexpensive automatic movement at all. I believe they retail, I saw them on eBay for like $150 just for the movement. So this is an exceptional watch. And all these watches range in price from about $300 up to about $400. And you really are getting a lot of watch for your money. What's also awesome about this watch is that not only does it military inspired for the plane, but there's actually DNA from the plane, each plane in the series, into each watch. So they must take some sort of, somehow from a junkyard or a plane cemetery. They must be able to get portions of that plane and melt down portions of that material and put it inside the case. So I'm not really sure if there's a piece of it inside the case. I believe it is melted down and is integrated into the case itself. Probably a very, very small portion, but nonetheless, you are getting the DNA from that plane in this watch, which I think is really cool. And I think that for anybody who loves military history, war history, is an enthusiast for you know, World War II planes or aviation, it's just a beautiful, beautiful timepiece, guys. It does have a unidirectional rotating bezel, which I gotta tell you feels really nice, very easy to turn. You can just really feel the quality of the bezel. I know some folks, I always joke, you know, I turn the bezel because it's indication of quality. It's just an indication of how they designed it, but I will say it's the easiest bezel of any watch that I have ever turned. Very, very smooth, and I really appreciate the quality of Watchstar. I'm just excited to partner with the brand. I mean, they're just beautiful. All right, next one here. This one here is another Watchstar, and God, Watchstar, I'm gonna have several of these watches because these are just over the top. And this is their Superstar, and it's a fitting name for it. And this is their Generation 1, and this is their cigar, I believe their Cigar Brown edition. Absolutely stunning on this watch. You're looking at about 49 millimeter case diameter. It's a nice big watch. Again, if you're an INVICTA lover, you might be saying, it's not 50. This watch has such a wrist presence. I would encourage you to pick one up. Beautiful band on this. I believe it's like a rubber or a poly. And then I love that Watchstar, again, does their classic dual push-button deployment clasp. You size it, you click it together, and you're done with that big giant buckle on the back showing the Watchstar logo. Huge star in the front of the dial. A little bit of lume on the dial as well. The numbers are actually on the glass itself, which I believe this is sapphire, but when I re-review, don't quote me on that. When I re-review, I'll get you guys that information. What I also love about the watch is that it may be hard to see from the video, but there is a two-tone finish going on. You have more of this kind of, it's all brushed around most of the case, but with the exception of the bezel, but you have a combination of rose tone and brown, like this cigar brown. So there is definitely a difference in the tone of the watch. You can see that where it comes down to the center of the lug, it's got that polished rose tone, and then around that, in this main diamond off to the sides, that is like a brown plating on the watch itself. Not rose, like a different. I've never seen it done on any other watch before. It really, really is a warm, awesome looking watch. I love it. Automatic, I believe this one's, again, that 33 jewel, I believe the automatic seagull movement. I believe they're all seagull movements. All right, next one here, another awesome timepiece. This is the Exoskeleton Superlative Star. Man, check this out. I mean, talk about a watch that's got a lot of wrist presence and bling. I mean, what a unique design. You have that bezel which overhangs the watch. It doesn't rotate or anything like that, but it is skeletonized. This one is a quartz version. I do make automatic versions. You have a lot of different crystals on this watch. You have Swarovski crystals on the indices and what I believe to be a white topaz, and I'm not sure which ones these are here, but you have sort of a blue colored stones around the bezel. Super great name for a Superlative Star. Limited edition number 8 of 50. Again, one that I'm going to have to get in my collection at a later date. I shouldn't have went to the casino yesterday. But anyway, absolutely stunning, guys. I mean, just an over-the-top piece. And the last one I want to show you guys, the one I'm wearing right now, and this one here is another Superstar. This is Generation 2, and this is my favorite watch they sent me. This one here is available in 4 different variations, and this is it right here. And if you're looking for a blinged out, over-the-top, beautiful timepiece, look no further. It is absolutely stunning. This one has white topaz stones around the bezel. It is a fixed bezel, of course. You have obviously your yellow gold across the entire watch, and all your indices are loomed stars. I mean, just absolutely unique. Nobody makes anything like this out there, and the quality is absolutely stunning. You do have 100 meters of water resistance. This is a limited edition watch. I have number 2 of 500, which I don't think I'm sending this back. I think I'm going to need to keep this. It really is beautiful. Your double push button deployment. This thing is just stunning. Super long lug width or lug length. It wraps right around my 7-inch wrist. You can see it's super comfortable to wear. It's just an awesome watch. I mean, just over the top unique. I mean, you really, I mean, I cannot, again, I can't express to you guys how excited I am to partner with this company. These watches are just something you just don't see every day. You know, and I see a lot of watches and I research a lot of watches. It seems like everybody and their brother is coming up with a Kickstarter launch to make some watch that looks like everybody else's watch. And although I appreciate those watches, again, this may not be, like my pops wouldn't wear that. You know what I mean? Some folks that I work with wouldn't wear that. I think a lot of folks necessarily wouldn't wear that. You have to like things that are really going to get noticed, that are very flashy. And you know, when I hear the jokes all the time sometimes with people who are a traditional watch enthusiast, they like the basic plain watches, and that's okay. But I'm not that guy. I like watches that really are unique, that are over the top, that really speak a lot about your character, your style, and I love these watches. There's no way in the world I would ever take a boring regular watch over something like this. This is my personality. These are, again, big personality themed watches, and they're absolutely stunning. So guys, let me know what you think about these watches. Drop a comment if you want to make a purchase. Let me know. I have some right now, I can tell you. These are all brand new, although I don't have the box, except for the Watchstar box, which this came with the one. I think he sent me this because he knows I'm probably going to keep this one. Probably, right? But I do want to show you guys the box. It is a beautiful presentation. You have your outer cardboard, all your information in this, I mean, a very nice presentation, slide out watch or manual box, which is what I have over here. Then of course, you guys are gonna love this. I mean, they really spared no expense with the presentation. And I've seen a lot of, and this kills INVICTA too, I'm sorry. The INVICTA presentation, it's cool that they have like their dive cases, but you know, and I store all my watches in a safe, but you want presentation, this is presentation. Look at this thing. I mean, they really went above and beyond on every portion of these watches and the presentation. Gloss white I mean, I've never seen a watch box come in white before. All hardwood construction, Watchstar logo on the front, chromed hinges. You pop this baby open. It is magnetized, so it stays closed, as you can see. Pop that baby open. You have this beautiful faux leather, big giant pillow for your watch. It is absolutely a great presentation in a beautiful watch box. I mean, it's really, I mean, look at that. Glossed out white. I mean, that doesn't get any cooler. I mean, that's my opinion, but I mean, I'd much rather open one of those than, I mean, sorry, but than an INVICTA box. It is one of the nicest boxes. I think when I look at my 140 watches that I have, of all the different boxes things came in, this is by far one of the nicest ones. The other exception to that, another watch box, was my Aqua Dive and the Visor watch. Those came in beautiful watch boxes as well, but this is a great presentation. And for the price point of that one I just showed you, $399. I mean, that's pretty unbeatable, guys. So let me know what you think. Thanks for watching the video. Thank you, XO Watch Group, for their generosity in sending me these samples. You guys will be seeing a lot more from this brand. And let me know if you want to make a purchase. I'm just right now working on getting a website put together, but that doesn't mean I can't sell them to you now. phatkatcollections@gmail.com. Drop me a comment. We'll go back and forth the email. I'll send you an invoice, and we can get this sent out to you directly from the manufacturer. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day, and take care.